'Twas a Friday in Maui, and all things were cherry. Outside the sun shone, so the window was glary. I threw on my suit for a day in the sun, said hello to the tiggle bitties and to the bun. Yes, my body is changing thanks to this baby human, and I'm honestly loving it. The thickness is bloomin'. Though I need a new top and one that really fits. It's not all that comfy having bitties like this. Next for a gauzy dress that's not really clothes. Am I wearing something or not? Nobody knows. Quick, make a bagel, throw on some cream cheese. It's vegan, of course, and it's light as a breeze. I added jam on top for a bit of sweetness and threw an apple in there to make this lunch completeness. It was time to go fast. My name they were calling, to hop in the car, to stop with the stalling. Brought my smoothie with me, don't know what was in it. I just threw it together in under half a minute. We all settled in for a Long Island drive. The children are 4, but with me, we make 5. For almost an hour we drove and we played. This little piggy went to market, and that's where he stayed. We arrived, we came, our objective we reached. It's got sand and salt, we call it the beach. This is the place where the kiddos are learning how to surf and ride, their chops they are earning.
Then she met me at the college. Her friends play my songs and they been following me. Yeah, I don't like to do that much explaining and talking. Just know she had coffee with me, yeah. I hear you like pizza and dancing. Love that is not that romantic.
While my nephews caught waves, more than 10 apiece, I hung out with the baby and my cute little niece.
Smile for the cameras.
I took off my non-clothes and went into the water and hopped in the waves with my unborn son or daughter. The ocean was perfect, I freaking love it here. I wish I could stay here for all of the year.
Not around. Jaw hit the ground when you walk around. Looking like, look like art. 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 Look like art.
My sister and I, we cheered on the boys. We showed them we're proud by making some noise. Then we chilled in the shade so we didn't get fried. Then found some sun. Because let's be honest, when I get back to California, a Maui tan is kind of implied. I had a small snack of apple a la pine, then ate the rest of the food that was mine. We walked back to the car, which is where I suggested we take a detour, and no one protested. I needed this restaurant called Mocha Roots now. It's all that I wanted, I screamed, "Where art thou?" This place is covered in yummy from ceiling to floor. I knew this, although I'd never been here before. We downed a vegan cheesecake before hopping back in to eat our gourmet lunch. Our lips, they be smackin'. It's a burger so bomb, Taro makes up the patty. The best sandwich I've had from here to Cincinnati. I showered and changed, put on some face oil, and the heat of the day settled down to a broil. Now let's move on to this very odd portion of the show where I share far too much. More than you want to know. Since I've been pregnant, there's this thing that does happen. Step on up, get close, and I'll let you examine. Perhaps if you get it, you can send me some emails of it because frankly, I can't make any heads or tails of it. If I bend over just so, like I normally might, my skirt gets caught up to make this dreadful sight. I bend down, stand up, they're caught between, is the most ridiculous thing you have ever seen. I swear this new trend was before entirely unknown, but now it happens with nearly every dress I own. I see it as a boon to help keep things fun. How boring it was when this hadn't begun. I later played games with Elvis and Sandy. Catan and Tokyo are our modus operandi. I then had a mango because 'tis the season, and the kids always want my food for whatever reason. For dinner that night, Andrew made veggie curry. I added fixings on top. I don't want you to worry. At dinner, we talked about animal attacks, which is a fantastic way to wind down and relax. Mountain lions are very fast.
Yeah.
I have a really good mountain lion story, actually.
Tell me.
I'm gonna wait till your parents are out here. The food is still hot, but eat it I must before my hormones make me feel utter disgust. After that, we watched the saddest movie around. It's Shadow, Chance, and Sassy from Homeward Bound. It's called an adventure comedy, but mostly I'm just crying because I'm always afraid of the animals dying. It's a classic that my sister and I watched long ago, over and over till all of the lines we did know. I've seen in your comments you grant me a name, of which I'm not worthy. I just don't have his game. Though I'll sign off now, it's time to let you loose. And perhaps one day I'll be known as the great Hannah Seuss.